We started this unforgettable journey in Seattle, watching the skyline slowly fade as our cruise ship pulled away from the pier. There's something special about leaving a busy city behind and knowing that, over the next few days, you'll be surrounded by mountains, glaciers, and open water. This trip was aboard the Royal Princess, part of Princess Cruises, and from the very first day, the views were already setting the mood for Alaska. As we sailed north, the air felt cooler and fresher, and the scenery changed almost hour by hour. On a cruise like the Royal Princess, there's fun for everyone. Kids have their own world on board. There are dedicated kids clubs and play areas separated by age group. For adults, you'll find everything from fitness classes and sports courts to trivia contests, dance sessions, and cooking demonstrations. Many people love spending time by the pool with a refreshing drink, sunbathing, or just watching the sea roll by. One of the highlights of evenings on board is definitely the theater. Every night, the cruise hosts spectacular live performances. Cruise food is varied, tasty, and abundant. From casual bites to fancy dinners, there's always something delicious to enjoy as you sail from one incredible destination to the next. One of the great things about cruise dining is that you don't have to decide all at once. There's usually a variety of options, so everyone can find something they love. You could spot islands, distant snow-capped peaks, and sometimes even wildlife right from the deck. One fun fact about cruising this route is that parts of the inside passage are so sheltered that the waters are calmer than the open ocean, which makes for a smooth and relaxing ride. Our first major stop was Juneau, Alaska's capital city and one of the most unique capitals in the US. There are no roads connecting Juneau to the rest of the state, so most people arrive by plane or ship. Even just walking around downtown, you can feel how closely nature and daily life exist together here. It's also one of the best places in Alaska to spot whales during the summer months. Next, we arrived in Skagway, a town that feels like stepping back into the Gold Rush era. In the late 1890s, thousands of people passed through Skagway hoping to strike it rich in the Klondike. Today, the historic buildings and wooden sidewalks still tell those stories. A cool fact is that Skagway has a very small population, but on cruise days, the number of visitors can be many times larger than the number of locals. One of the most breathtaking parts of the entire trip was sailing through Glacier Bay. This isn't a typical port stop, but a scenic cruising day, and it's absolutely worth it. Towering glaciers, icy blue water, and complete silence except for the sound of cracking ice. It's unforgettable. Glacier Bay National Park is protected, and only a limited number of ships are allowed in each day to preserve the environment. If you're lucky, you might see seals resting on ice floes or whales surfacing in the distance. After that, we headed to Ketchikan, often called the salmon capital of the world. This town is famous for its colorful waterfront and rich native Alaskan culture. One interesting fact about Ketchikan is that it gets a lot of rain more than many other places in Alaska, which helps keep the forests lush and green. It's also home to a large collection of totem poles, each with its own meaning and story. As the journey continued, we cruised along the coast of British Columbia. The scenery here is stunning, with dense forests, quiet coastal towns, and misty mountains lining the shore. This part of the trip feels peaceful and almost cinematic, especially during sunrise or a sunset. It's a gentle reminder that Alaska cruises aren't just about the ports, but also about the journey between them. By the time we made our way back south, it felt like we had experienced so many different worlds in just one trip, from glaciers and historic towns to wildlife and calm coastal waters. Alaska has a way of making you slow down, look around, and really appreciate the natural beauty of the planet. Thank you so much for watching this journey with us on Memory Box. If you enjoyed traveling along from Seattle to Alaska, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned for more memories to come. See you in the next one.